You know, because the man he makes good money. He got the height, he got the career, he got the education, but he probably was a genuine good guy, and they don't want that. They don't want a guy like that, and and maybe that's why if he found him a good woman, and I hope he does, he gonna find something overseas because he sees. I think MTR sees something different. It sounds like he's getting around about even that woman at his education and status and whatever. He sees the reality. The man been through so much. He had a health scare, you know, and stuff like that. His close relatives passed away, so he deserved to be happy. But for another man, I don't understand that. Like everything got to be in your idea of what it is. Every man is designed different. Like every woman is designed different. I don't know, and that's something particularly with our people. If we don't go a certain way, act a certain way, other people got to say, "Well, you're not like me." Yeah, I might have the same culture, same skin color, but God designed me to be my own individual. What I like, what I do, and my personality. When it comes to black people, only people I know do this. If you talk to proper, now you think you're better than somebody. If you ain't from the same block, you ain't from the same hood, you didn't go to the same school, there's something wrong with you. Look, every person that you see that your skin color is going to be different underneath. That's the way God designed it. But in America, we some of us don't understand that. Wherever you come from, if whatever race and nationality you are, you gotta be that. You got to come with a certain stereotype, and that's not just from other people. It's among your own people. It's the truth. So my thing is that, man, to the men that travel, and God bless you. I'm 58 years old. I've never been outside that far, but this is one black man. I ain't jealous at you, bro, because we see the reality of America. We see where it's going. People's morale has jumped down. People, the cost of living, it's weighing on people. So if you able to make some money off of social media or whatever you do, hey, do it, man. Get up out of here. I was thinking to myself, man, now, if God would bless our people with reparations, hear me out. I said this one time on the video. As black men and some black women, you're going to have to leave the country. Hear me out why I say that. Because not only do people don't think you deserve the wealth that your ancestors did, but if you go acquire the wealth, acquire land, you're going to be just like that guy in Colorado. They're going to be harassing you. And when they find out African Americans do get the reparation, some of these folks are going to try to set you up and take that money off of you. And the smart black people, I said, I would take my money, the ones that got, come back over and get the hell up out of America. And if you already in that country, they'll treat you with a lot more respect. And someone said, well, why should we run? Why keep fighting a battle that they have had a history of? Every time when black Americans have always risen up, they always take away. So you don't think they're going to do it again? If God put a spirit of have us give us black Americans that, these people are not going to let you be happy. And you get the land, whatever. I mean, if that's you want, I would probably buy some land, rent it out, and leave, and leave, because they're gonna take your shit down. Look what they do with the black farmers. Look what they currently do to black people that got property. The few ones that do, they harass. The laws don't want to apply. So that was my little skill on reparations. So if I was some black people, man, if you get some wealth, I'm telling you, get up out of here. Because the same people, and sometimes it may not come from them, it may come from some of the same people that look like you that be jealous. Because when we get something, we try to figure out how to con and swoon each other. Come on, brother, sister. Hey, we got to do something. So you got to be careful with them smooth talking folks to try and make you feel bad and feel guilty. No. Because sometimes if they would, some of them, when they try to do right, they don't always do right by their people either. They have you invest in some project, take 10, 15 years, and keep throwing the same skill about American racism. And they say, as black people, we need to do this and do this and do this. But they talk a lot, but they don't even act on what they do. That's the truth. So for you black folks, even black women that want to travel, I would get up out of here, man. You see America going down. If you got an opportunity, be blessed where you at. Because this place is Babylon. It's Babylon. Yeah, but I just want to respond to this video about the MTR. It's probably gonna be a 2 segment of it, and he deserved to be happy. He really, what's wrong with traveling? What's wrong with that? And people that never been out, like myself, I've never been outside the country. You got some people that never been outside their neighborhood. You got some people that, and it's true, you never been outside the state. And then when people come in these places from other cities, they get like a tribal clan kind of mentality. They don't want to relate to you. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to speak to you. They don't want to help you. Even if they look like you, they don't want to help you. It ain't guaranteed that some black people want to see you happy. We all struggling, seeing what injustice was really happening. We're gonna go back to after it all died down. We go back to our tribals because that's the way it is, and these other people see it. So you pick your tribe. If it's overseas, do it. Because some of us ain't work. We don't care about. We play like some of us play the role that we do. But when you see some of these Negroes, they don't be about that life. They don't. They just want to get a little attention. But anyway, I just want to. But this is my thoughts on the MTR on his video. I don't know how many views this will get, but hey, man, if MTR ever see this, brother, I'm happy for you, brother. I wish you the best. Wherever you go, because it's rough out here, and you see it. And no matter, and some people are jealous because some people have certain income status. Hey, he put in the work, the education, the time. He deserves his money. That's the way it is. You work hard and push hard, and you stacking bread in your business, whatever. You deserve it. People need to stop hating on people. It's bad enough, and particularly our people. It's bad. Now, you got other people that's trying to come at you. And the masses, it's not individuals trying to dethrone you, take away from you. That's my feeling on that. If you're able to get out. You see the cost of living. You see the way the political climate here. Everything is jacked up. Look at what they're doing to the people in our country, way of poverty now. Even the ones that are homeless, they're trying to disembowel them. The people who get the medical system, they try to throw them out, to try and cut their government services. They literally got these people is in office making up into a third world country. Cut people off. Now and they wonder why, and then they want to penalize you if you're homeless on the street. Then they want to penalize you. Well, how are you going to... You throwing people out to Section 8, the housing, taking them off of stuff that they need. And we don't have enough jobs to produce to make the type of money for them to sustain the cost of living. They have an apartment, pay your gas, pay your electric, pay your whatever, a house, apartment, whatever. A lot of people don't have that. And then it ain't easy. The income, you're killing yourself because these landlords are charging over $1,000 a month in some cities. People can't afford that. They're telling, and that's just You pay $1,200, and then you got the electric because they got these water with these data centers that need water and electric. That's going to put your gas and electric up. Why? This is what you got going on in America. This is happening. Why would you not want to go live in another country if they don't have to do this to people over there? Yeah, they might have blackouts and stuff over there, but damn, and they ain't showing. And then let's look at the healthcare situation. Do you know why is it that we got to pay pay everything, and certain things that don't cost, our government don't want to pay. But I'm hearing professionals and other people, they go outside America, their citizens being taken care of, medical wise. They ain't got to worry about stuff. They take care of their people in other countries that's native. Here, everybody's about capital. Put people in bondage. And then you have this president that it used to be a time when you get a house, it used to be 30 years. You pay your house off in 30 years. Now, he live in a fantasy world that want to bump it up to 50 years. So now you're trying to pay a house off in 50 years, you're practically ready to go to your grave. And you're still owing the house. Tell me, why would anybody want to come to America when you have that happening? So you pay, the medical care is expensive. Your utilities is expensive. If you get a house, you get a 50-year mortgage. If you get an apartment, it's over depends on what city you're in, it's over $1,000. So you're working your ass off, and then you're not getting no raise. Why would you not want to go? So you got to work 2 or 3 jobs to practically kill yourself. And then you food stamps, they want to cut that off of you. And so if you don't make enough, you can't get food stamps, you can't get services. So if you have a child or family, you're fucked. And everybody talking about go get rid of this, get rid of that, get rid of this. It's easy for you to say that maybe it was a time you weren't poverty poor, but the people who are currently in this day, I wouldn't say that. Because people are working 2 or 3 jobs, whether they're working at a department store, working at fast food, working at a warehouse, not everybody ain't working it. And then you going back to school, and if you own school loans, they can take money out your check. So you're in bondage everywhere you turn. Yeah, it's come to America, but if you come in America, a native person in this land is in a bondage, which is 90% of us. Maybe the 10% is not. It don't bother them, but the people who's poor, working poor to poverty, well, just lift yourself by the school stuff. Go to school, and so put yourself in another debt, and then you're competing against AI. You're competing against that now. It used to be other people coming from other countries. So since they cut that off, now you're competing against robots and AI. So why would somebody come from a country got to go through all that? Is America really that great? Think about it. Is we really we can say what we want, but it's limited to certain things you can say. You can't say about certain groups of people. Is it really free? Because it seems like it's like it's going not that way. Think about it. Take care, everybody. See you on the next video. Oh boy. Together.